Welcome to the Chambercast.
Girls Inc. is an after-school club for girls here in our local community. So we pick up at 13 area schools and we bring them to our center, give them a little snack. They have some free time to mingle with their friends from other schools. And then we break out into structured classes once everybody's arrived. So then they have an hour of learning. Every day they're into something new and exciting, hands-on, evidence-based programs. And then we serve them dinner before their parents come to pick them up at the end of the day. So it is an incredible place. I've been there it'll be 5 years this fall.
All right.
So it is just full of opportunities for not only staff, like I've been able to grow so much in my time there, but the girls as well. And they make it the reason we all show up and do our best work every day because they are just so special. And so being able to give them everything that they deserve, it's so much fun and we have a great time over there. So I'm happy to be here with you to chat a bit about that today.
Well, let's transition into what happens during the summertime then when school lets out.
So we have a summer camp program. Now we've got the girls for 7 weeks. Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. every day. So it is the funnest part of our year because we get to spend so much quality time with the girls. And so we're out of our building every day, taking the girls to places they'd never been before.
Oh, really? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Where's some cool places you guys tend to go to?
So every year, a staple field trip we go on is to Lake Tobias. It's about an hour and a half drive from here, right over the border in Pennsylvania. Okay. So cool. If you haven't checked it out before,
I've never heard of it.
It's one of those like safari zoos where you get in a vehicle and you can drive around and see the animals in their habitats and even like feed them. Like all these like elk will come up and the girls can feed them out of their hands. It's so cool. But they also have like other areas where they have like bigger animals, kind of more secluded. So they've got like lions and giraffes. You can feed the giraffes. It's so cool. And they have like a great reptile exhibit where they get hands-on with the reptiles. So we really like opening up their horizons to all these different things going on. So we always want to go to Lake Tobias every year, but this year we're also going to a new field trip. We like to mix it up. So this year we're also going to Legoland. Wow. And that'll be really fun. That's our first year going to that.
I want to go to Legoland. Come on.
Well, another cool one is we're going to Turkey Hill, where the girls get to go and become little scientists and create their own ice cream flavors.
Nice.
So it's so much fun. And then we're also taking them to like smaller things around town. So we're going to the pool, we're going roller skating, we're going down to the parks. We're really getting them immersed in what our town has to offer.
Sounds like a fun summer.
It's so much fun. And we still keep up with like, because academic gains are such a problem when it comes to the summer because now they're out of school and there's so much loss that can happen. So we also structure it so that they're still getting academic time, keeping up on their literacy rates because it's such a huge issue. So many of our girls, if not like the majority of our girls, are facing lower literacy rates than they really should be. So we're keeping up with their programs to read with the girls and work on individualized lessons that are interactive so the girls don't feel like they're trapped in tutoring. Like I feel like we've all been there at some point. They feel like they're playing a fun game, but it's educational and they're learning a lot and they actually enjoy it. So we're making sure that we're still supporting them in every way that they need, even though they're having so much fun and might not totally realize that they're still learning.
How do I sign my daughter up for Girls Inc? Because I feel like there's got to be a waiting list, right?
There is a waiting list. It fills up pretty fast. However, our waiting list is, because it's all summer long, it fills up really fast, but then our parents will plan vacations and then they'll unenroll for a week. So we do typically end up pulling from our waiting list throughout the summer at points. But it's open to all girls throughout Washington County. So if you can get your girl there, we would be happy to accept her. So they do all have to arrive 8 a.m. But beyond that, it's open for girls 6 and up. Most of our girls are elementary and middle school, and then we have our high schoolers in as JVs. So they help step into a leadership role and help lead the girls that are after them. So that way the girls get an older girl who's a really great role model that they can look up to all summer long, build really strong bonds with, and that they're also there learning leadership and I want to say crowd control, but it is kind of that.
A little bit.
So they're just so great with the younger girls. So it's really awesome to have our high schoolers in and participating in that way. But we've also got a great teen program that's launched a couple years ago, and it's really taking off. And so some of our teens this year are actually going on a national conference. There's a Girls Inc. Summit of all of our teens, and our teens were selected to go, and they're presenting their advocacy project that they did. They put on like a community resource fair for all the resources available to girls and women here in the community. So they'll be taking that project that they did on the national stage and advocating for the resources that girls and women need in local communities like ours.
So how do you make all this stuff happen? Do the parents pay to be a part of it? Are you a nonprofit? Like,
We're
how do
a
you make all this
nonprofit.
happen? And all right, if you're a nonprofit, how do I donate? How do I contribute to Girls Inc.?
Anyone can go onto our website and make a donation through the link there. So that's
Okay.
very simple.
All right.
And I'll be the one that will see that, and you'll
Nice.
just know that I will be just so thrilled. Like every time a donation comes in, I want people to know how much that means, because because summer camps are expensive.
They are.
And we do everything we can to make it affordable for our families. And so we have a whole scholarship program for our summer camp, so that a girl who really needs care while their parents are working can get in at an affordable rate for our families.
Gotcha.
So like I had a girl the other day who was just so, she was kind of like carrying the weight of adult issues going on, and she was like, I'm not able to go to summer camp, and I pulled her aside and I was like, why? Because we have that really tight relationship with the girls that they're so comfortable talking to us, and she's like, my parents can't afford to send me to summer camp. And I was like, I'm sending you home with a scholarship application tonight. And I told her, I was like, we're full, but like that doesn't necessarily mean no.
Yeah.
So I sent her home with a scholarship application, and her face lit up because I could tell that I had just removed that burden hanging on her head, that now she can experience that same exciting and fun thing that all the other girls got to experience. And it just really lit up her face, and I could tell that she was so excited that she wouldn't have to miss out. And that's only made possible by people who make donations, by people who contribute to our scholarship fund, and who make sure our programs are fully supported throughout all year, because we're always trying to give the girls the best that they deserve. And we, because we're a nonprofit, rely on our community members who are so supportive.
Washington County is very supportive. There's no doubt about it.
Absolutely. It's incredible. And the way all the community organizations collaborate together. I mean, we had a girl this week who was experiencing something traumatic in her family, and because it wasn't necessarily something we specialize in, we had a community organization there the next day with resources and support packages and all these things. And it's like, this is how a community should run. It runs on these collaborative organizations that lift up everybody.
All right, September 19th.
Yes.
It's going down, the big event.
Oh yeah, it is one of the best ways for somebody to support our work that is also
such a fun event.
Well, and it encapsulates what we do with the girls in a single day, because we are reminding all women and girls in our community that you are powerful, you are capable, because September 19th is our Muddy Mama's Mud Run. This is our 12th run, and we are so excited for it, as always, because it's just such an empowering day, because it's not a traditional run. This isn't for people who get up at dawn and go running. They can definitely come. We're open to everybody.
It's not your normal 5K.
But it's not your typical 5K. Yeah. We are here to get messy and encourage each other and lift each other up and conquer these obstacles, because we've got a whole Muddy Mama's obstacle design team, and they put together 18 different obstacles. Some are muddy, some are just a bit challenging, but it's a great way to come together with your team, with your girls, with your coworkers, with anybody. And you can definitely run it alone too. There's women that get out there and say, I'm confident enough that I can conquer this all by myself, and they do, and they're so impressive. So it's just such a empowering day for women in our community to be reminded. Every year we've had ladies that come out 12 years running. Wow. And it's like that just carries out into the community for the rest of the year.
And how do you register for the event?
You can go to muddymamasmudrun.com.
Okay.
You can also head over to our Facebook page. I keep that really updated with all of the happenings.
Okay.
Right now we're in early bird registration, and we have extended it this year.
Alrighty.
I was joking that it's for our snoozy birds who, procrastinate a little bit too long and then they miss early bird. So I'm like, let's extend it out a little bit longer, because, the economy's rough, and that's going to hit women and girls first. We're the ones that are, doing all the shopping and making those hard decisions. And so especially when it comes down to what's something I can do for myself that cares for myself, we want everybody to be able to access that at an affordable rate.
Yeah.
And the run is put on completely by volunteers, so every single registration comes back directly to our programs.
Okay.
And we've also got incredible sponsors. Each obstacle is sponsored. The starting line is sponsored. The finish line is sponsored. We've got a beer garden and food trucks and vendors.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So we're looking for vendors and food trucks. If you have any recommendations, they can go to muddymamasmudrun.com and fill out a form, and I'll send them the information on how to.
You still have time. You're still looking for vendors as well, September
I've barely
19th?
started looking.
Oh, okay. All right. So maybe somebody will see this and reach out to you.
Absolutely, because it's right about that time. I'm launching June 1st. We launch all of our vendor openings, our volunteers open. So especially if you want to be a part of the day, but you're not into the dirt. That's kind of how I am. I'm a Virgo.
Yeah.
I like to stay clean. And so it was one of those things that we're like, for anybody that wants to participate, come out and volunteer, because I can't guarantee you're not going to get dirty, but it's a great way to be hands-on and be in the action, be in the moment. And we have our motivators out at every single obstacle, so that way they're there to cheer you on, lend a hand, anything that you need to really be able to conquer the course with confidence.
Awesome.
It's an incredible day.
Well, I believe that wraps us up here, Rae. Thank you so much for coming in. It was nice to have you.
Thanks so much for having me, Jamie.
And,
it's so nice to be here in your space. It's awesome here.
Thank you.